Hello, beautiful souls. Today's Thrive in 5 is for my tender-hearted empaths who have been told they're too nice, too sensitive, or that setting a boundary means you're being cold or a biatch, right? Let's reframe that in 5 minutes flat, because it's Thrive in 5, baby! Welcome to your Thursday Thrive in 5, your 5-minute pause from the chaos, the gaslighting, and that text you knew better than to reply to. Take a breath, Queen. This one's for you. All right, so here's the truth. Boundaries aren't walls, they are filters. Can we start picturing that queen screen? Oh, did you like that? I didn't even plan that, y'all. That's some true organic rhyming. Okay, so boundaries don't block love. That's not the point of them. Know what they do? They block drain, right? They don't want to encourage what happens when you are around people who drain you. Okay, so if you've ever said yes to keeping the peace, only to feel resentful or exhausted later, that's your little baby spirit whispering to you, this isn't peace. This is people-pleasing dressed up as kindness. Okay, so when you're an empath, which I am, and we don't want to lose that empathy, okay? We don't want to go the other end, right? But when you are an empath, your instinct is to nurture, to fix, right? But the twist is real true nurturing needs to include you too. Yes, right? You cannot pour. This is one of my favorite quotes, by the way, is you cannot pour from an empty cup, right? So you can't pour love from an empty cup and call it compassion. It's just not going to work. It's not going to work for anybody. So here is your reframe for the week. Every time you say no, imagine it instead as a yes to your peace, your purpose, your healing, whatever it's saying yes to for you. So boundaries are not rejection, they are redirection. That sounds like something I could say to a class of 5th graders, right? Boundaries aren't rejection, they're redirection, everybody now, okay? But your time, your energy, and your heart, it's redirecting that toward what truly matters while protecting yourself and your peace, okay? So what's a little somatic anchor we can do? You can ground the truth in your body through this little exercise. Yay, it's exercise time. All right, take one hand to your heart and one to your belly. Now breathe in through that nose, you know my favorite halo breath. Inhale. As you inhale, my peace matters. Exhale and think it's safe to protect my energy. Okay, in, my peace matters. Out, it's safe to protect my energy. Especially before saying yes to something that doesn't feel aligned. Check in with yourself first and remind yourself with this little tiny exercise. One more time, and you can write this down on a little sticky note, put it on your mirror, put it on your car. Inhale, my peace matters. Exhale, it's safe to protect my energy. Okay, you're not being cold, you are being clear. That's okay. You're not being a jerk because you're being firm even, okay? Even if you have to get firm, you're not being a jerk. You're being clear, you're being truthful, you're being honest. That doesn't equal cold. That doesn't equal mean. And if you didn't watch or listen to Tuesday's episode, go check that out because we dive deeply into this stuff, right? And you're getting clear, right? The more you practice this, basically, the clearer you're going to get on what you want, what you desire, what you need. And that's not selfish, that's about damn time. Okay? Can we quote that? So if this hit home, go back and listen to Tuesday's full episode if you didn't. It's called Why Empaths Struggle with Boundaries and How to Fix It without becoming cold or mean, right? For that deeper healing. And of course, I will tell you, my schedule is getting very, very, very smaller. It's a great thing. It's wonderful that I'm getting to reach more people. But if you want to do the deeper transformation, you need to jump in because my schedule is very, very tight. So you go ahead, find the links in my show notes. I have 2 offers right now. I have the monthly offer, and that does have 2 payment options. And then there's the 3-month. This is like you are ready to dive in and see a whole new world. 3 months of this face right here, this voice, right? 3 months of transformation. We're talking coaching and we're talking somatic healing. And in between, you get the bonus of Voxer, all access to Christy all the time. No, not all the time. I have boundaries too. But once a day, you can leave me a message and I will get back to you within the 24 hours. Usually it is that day. If just something comes up or you need to vent, you need advice, whatever it is, that is in between our weekly calls. The monthly is weekly calls. And you do have to stay up on your weekly calls. This isn't like, hey, we're going to have one session here and then 3 months later we're going to have a session. If you want to work with me, I am very serious about layering on. It's like stacking, right? You do it week after week. If you miss a week here and there, that's fine, right? I'm not like crazy rigid, but we do want to keep consistent because that is where the deep work happens, right? And I want transformation and you want transformation. So if you're going to invest in yourself, show the fuck up for yourself, okay? All right, so I love you guys and I will see you in the next episode.